What is going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. We're going to be playing with the Baltimore Ravens, and ironically our opponent is also using the Baltimore Ravens. So we're the team that's purple jerseys, and my opponent is in the white jerseys. So right now we're on defense as we give up a huge play to Marquise Brown. Took Marlon Humphrey's ankles, and he gets a touchdown out of this. So yeah, we're already not having a great start in this game. See what we can do on offense as we get stuff there as we try to run it with Lamar. Anyway, 2nd and 10, Lamar's going to pass here. He's going to go deep to Marquise Brown, and he actually makes the catch. And on Marlon Humphrey, nonetheless, he's the Ravens' best cornerback. So major props to Hollywood Brown for making that catch. He's not even on the team anymore, and he's still being good as we get about a gain of 4 on the ground. 2nd and 6, Lamar's back. He's going to run, and Lamar Jackson using that speed to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. So we answer right back with a touchdown of our own. So now it's a tie game. 1st and 10, Lamar is going to find Mark Andrews, and that's a catch actually. That's an impressive catch there, as it'll be a gain of about, 30, as 1st and 10 here is going to go deep to Devin Duvernay, and he actually makes the catch on not Marlon Humphrey, but Tyus Bowser. He's a linebacker, so yeah, I guess that's what we get for trying to put a linebacker one-on-one on a receiver. So anyway, 2nd and 17 for us, and we throw a pick to Elliott, and so now our opponent has the ball in amazing field position. So yeah, that was not great. It was not a great drive by us, giving the opponent the ball back in phenomenal field position. So we'll have to work on that in the future in this game if we want to win. As a Lamar taking off on his legs, get the first down, make it 1st and goal. As Lamar's going to scramble to the right, and he's actually going to throw. The guy was open, but he missed him. Yeah, that would have been a touchdown if he would have made the throws. He's going to roll out to the right again. He's going to throw on the run, and this time he does find Marquise Brown for a touchdown. That's his, I believe that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. I'm not sure. Maybe it's his 3rd. I don't know. But now we're down 21-7 in the 1st quarter, so gotta figure shit out, to say the least. As now we have the ball. Let's see if we can answer with some points, because we need them, because we don't want to fall behind by 2 scores and him have the ball, because that would not be good. As Lamar just throws this one away. I think my game was lagging on that play, so I just threw it away. Didn't want to force an interception or anything. As on this play, we just dump it off to J.K. Dobbins, and J.K. Dobbins putting in that work, getting us the first down and then some, gain of about 20-something yards. As 1st and 10 again, we try to go back to him, but this time my opponent intercepts it with Young, and now he gets the ball back. So yeah, don't know what I was thinking when I played this game. I don't know why I threw that, because his user was right there. I think I just blindly threw it to the same receiver and didn't even look to see if his user was there, and I definitely paid the price for that, as our defense is paying the price for not putting enough containment on Lamar Jackson as he rushes for a big first down there. As now they have it in field goal range, as they'll just hand it off to J.K. Dobbins. We do a good job on that play, though. We need more plays like that. We don't need the big plays. We need the contain them, as that's not really what I'm talking about. We give up a first down, so we failed to contain Lamar Jackson. As 1st and 10, we did a good job containing him on that play, because we put a spy so he couldn't run. As 2nd and 10, Lamar's just going to dump it off to James Prosh the second, I think is his name, as he makes it 1st and goal for the Ravens. And on 1st and goal, Lamar's going to try, I know he tried to run, but he didn't, as that gets picked off actually. That was a good play by Marlon Humphrey. He just swatted the ball, but that was not a good play by the person who caught it, because now we're at our 2. We could have just taken the touchback, but he wanted to be creative and try and run it back. Did not pay off. As 2nd and 3, Lamar finds Marquise Brown on the sideline, getting us out of the situation that the DB put us in. It's 1st and 10. Marquise is open, but he drops it. But even if he caught it, he probably would have been called out of bounds. As 2nd and 10, Lamar. Sammy Watkins does catch this one. That's his first target of the game, I'm pretty sure. Gets a big gain there, exposing that. I assume it was cover 2, because that's usually what it is when I make those throws. As Lamar's going to try and take off, but he only gets a gain of about 4. That was that play that was cover 2, and this play, we got a touchdown, so that's good. Cover 3 bomb worked out for us. As on 1st and 10, Lamar. Yeah, we're putting spies out there so he can't run around. We're learning. I mean, we probably should have already known that, but hey, we're doing what we have to do on defense so far. It's 3rd and 5. See if they can convert this as Lamar goes deep to Brown. Oh, that was nearly picked off, but it doesn't really matter as they're just going to punt on the next play. By the way, credit to my opponent for punting there. That's a very smart decision by him. Because if he would have went for it and didn't get it, we probably would have gotten a field goal. So he was able to swallow his pride and punt the ball. So I will give him props for that, as we don't get anything on the Hail Mary. No shocker there. We do start the ball off with the second half, so we'll see what we can do with that. As there we try and run the ball, it doesn't work out for us very well. 2nd and 6. Lamar running around like crazy. He just had to throw it away. If he would have thrown it anywhere, it probably would have gotten picked off. Now it's 3rd and 6. Lamar, he can't find anyone. These receivers are struggling to get separation. As we'll go for it on 4th and 6. And this O-line, this line blocking is not very good. Yeah, remember how I said that him punting was really smart? Yeah, that is what just happened on 4th and 6 for me is why that was smart. Because now he has it in phenomenal field position, and that's what I would have had if he didn't get the 4th down and he tried to go for it. So yeah, I kind of fell for the bait. I went for it on 4th down when I probably didn't need to, and I just had to pay the price for it. Marquise Brown getting down to the 1. Defense is paying the price for not being able to contain him. As 1st and goal, Lamar is going to just run it in for the touchdown. They're up by 14 once again. Now we have the ball back, see what we can do with it. Lamar's going to try and dump it off to Dobbins, but my opponent's really covering J.K. Dobbins. We had that one big run with him, and he's just really doing a good job of covering him, as Mark Andrews can't really get anywhere. It's 3rd and 7. We just give it to Marquise Brown. He gets the 1st down, keep the chains moving. We're going to run hurry up here. See if we can quickly get some of these points back. It's 1st and 10, Lamar. Oh, man. Mark Andrews was open, but that was like a miscommunication there. As we'll do the same thing, and this time it wasn't a miscommunication, and it's a 1st down. So what probably should have happened on 1st down happened on 2nd down. It's 1st and 10, Lamar's going to take off with his legs. Finally gets a decent run here, because my opponent's also done a really good job of containing Lamar Jackson. He's honestly playing really good defense. I will give him major props for that. As 1st and 10, Lamar is going to throw to Mark Andrews. That was a sketchy pass. Only Mark Andrews would have caught that on the Ravens, so thankfully did not get picked off there. 2nd and 9. Sammy Watkins catches it in the back of the end zone, but they're going to say he's out of bounds. Yeah, I don't think he was out of bounds, as we throw a pick. I don't know why they said he was out of bounds. I looked back at that, and literally I think both of his feet were in, so we kind of got screwed by Madden there. The defense, what was that? We had 2 guys on Rashad Bateman, and he just mossed both of them and nearly got a touchdown out of it. So yeah, we're struggling this game. This guy is besting me because we're using the same team, so you can't even say that one team's better than the other. He's just flat out better, at least in this game. Of course, as Lamar, did he get the 1st down? Yeah, he did. So now it's 1st and goal for my opponent. If he gets this, it's pretty much over. As Lamar is gonna run, I mean, no surprise there. I think we ran commit on that play, to make sure he didn't get it, and it worked. So hey, a 2nd and goal. Lamar's gonna throw to Marquise Brown for, I don't even know how many touchdowns he's had. He's having a good game, as now we're down by 21 in the fourth quarter. Hey, we've pulled this off before. We'll see if we can do it again. That will not help, as that's nearly picked off. As on 2nd and 10, Lamar's going to dump it off. They finally throw it to Dobbins for the first time in a while. My opponent finally let up on that, and we were finally able to get a pass to him. As we throw to Mark Andrews, that was a little sketchy because his user was right there, but he does make the catch ultimately. And 1st and 10, he's going to throw. Oh my gosh, that was another sketchy pass. And somehow he caught it, but that one was for sure out of bounds. So 2nd and 10, that is caught for the first down, Mark Andrews. And now it's 1st and goal. Lamar's going to dump it off to Dobbins, and Dobbins gets the touchdown. So I don't know, I guess since now that we're throwing to Mark Andrews, he's kind of letting up on J.K. Dobbins and, trying to cover Mark Andrews more. We do not recover the onside kick, and now my opponent has pretty good field position, and he makes it an even better field position though. It's a Brown, and Brown actually gets a touchdown out of this. So it took forever for us to get our touchdown. He just gets a touchdown in like one play, so that really says something about our two defenses. His is significantly better than ours. Yeah, we're never going to be able to come back in this game if we can't play defense, because we just haven't been able to. It's Lamar throwing to Duvernay. That was a laser. That wasn't a first down, but it was close. So it'll be 2nd and inches. Now Lamar's going to pass, obviously. See what he does here. Oh, he's actually... Oh, man, that was intercepted. Lamar probably could have ran that, because he didn't even have a QB spy or anything. Yeah, he tried to force it to Mark Andrews. He got kind of caught up with the, playmaker. And, yeah, that didn't really work out for him, as the run commit surprisingly works out for us, as he throws to the one guy we were covering, and we get the pick. So, yeah, we'll see if we can pad our stats. We'll go deep to Andrews. Gets picked off, but his foot was out of bounds, so we got away with one there. As 2nd and 10, Lamar, he has no time, man. That Justin Houston's making this day miserable for Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 21, we'll see what he does here. He's going to throw deep to Richard, and he does make the catch, so keeps the chains moving. 1st and 10, Lamar's going to throw deep to Watkins. Yeah, what is it with Watkins in that right sideline? That's like his 3rd catch that didn't count. As try and throw to Brown in double coverage, that unsurprisingly did not work out for us. As 3rd and 10, we throw to Andrews in single coverage, and that does work out for us. As 1st and 10, Lamar's going to throw to Andrews again. He's open in the end zone. Gets the touchdown. We're going to go for 2, because why not? We're going to throw. Brown is wide open. And now we're down by 13. I mean, this game's pretty much over, but, we'll just go for style points. Yeah, we didn't recover the onside kick. Patrick Richard got it. This game's over. My opponent, for some reason, kept the offense, rolling as he threw a pick. So, not really going to affect the final score or anything, but, yeah, we throw a pick right back. Just shows how sloppy this game was for us, as... Gonna do a little celebrating because game's clinched. He kicked a field goal for whatever reason. Had the score, I suppose. Either way, we lost. Next team, we have the Saints, and we'll be playing against the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, the New Orleans Saints, they added a couple of pieces in the offseason. Their biggest piece is definitely Tyrann Mathieu. He's a really good free safety. They did lose Teron Armstead, who is a really good offensive lineman, so we'll have to see how that plays out in the 2022 season, as Saints defense right now is struggling, to say the least, as we're about to give up a touchdown if we don't, make a stand, and we don't, and we give up a touchdown. So now the Cowboys are up 7-0. As Alvin Kamara is going to run for about 9 yards. Or wait, 8 yards actually. 2nd and 2. Taysom Hill's going to roll out and he's going to throw to Michael Thomas. He throws a low pass, gets the first down. And Alvin Kamara, he runs again. He's going to get about 4, not 4, 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. He runs again and he got about 3. Jameis gets the first down on a QB sneak. 1st and 10. Taysom Hill throws a pick to Trayvon Diggs, so it's not good. So not only was our defense struggling, our offense struggled on that drive. We'll see if our defense can turn it around and get a stop. See if our offense could do the same once they're back on the field, as we give a completion to Dalton Schultz, and we're going to give up a big run to Ezekiel Elliott, as he is just eating right now. They're feeding Zeke, and he's making the Saints pay because they can't really stop the run too well, at least not in this game. As now it's 3rd and 1. Can we make a stand? Is that a first down? No, it's not. Now it's 4th and inch. They're gonna go for it, and Dak. So they actually got to stop. So if the offense could, score a touchdown, we could tie this game up, turn it around potentially. As we're going to run it with Kamara again, but we only get about a gain of 2. So now it'll be 2nd and 8. Taysom Hill's going to throw a deep pass, and it does not work out. That was way off target, and it's intercepted by the DB. I was trying to moss him with the tight end, but it didn't work out because he kind of threw it a little too far. As we give up for another, now we give up a first down and a touchdown. So we gotta really step up our game here if we're gonna win this game. As we just dump it off to Kamara. He's really the only player who's really doing anything for our offense. I mean, Michael Thomas has been alright, but he hasn't done much. Just we'd have to take the sack there. Couldn't find anyone. Yeah, this is not great. It's 3rd and 13. Taysom Hill's back in the game. He's going to throw a low pass. Somehow that's caught. So we finally get something on offense. We had all kinds of time, so we were able to do that. As we might get a field goal out of this. Kick is up and good. So now we'll be going into halftime down by 11, and we do get the ball. So we'll see if we can do something about that. As right there, Kamara gets tripped up. So on 2nd and 13, we're going to go deep to Kamara. And this does not pay off. It gets picked off by Anthony Brown. Yeah, that's expected. If you're throwing 1-on-1 with a running back on a defensive back, that's bound to happen. As now the Cowboys have phenomenal field position, as Blake Jarwin, I think is his name. He gets a good game there. It's 3rd and 1. Zeke will pick up the first down, and it'll be down at the 11. So now 1st and 10 goes to Jarwin again. We just keep leaving those drag routes open, and Dak Prescott's just taking them. And we give up another touchdown to Zeke. So yeah, this game's been a struggle. We gotta pull a rabbit out of our hat to turn this game around, because it's not looking great for us. It's really not. As 2nd and 6 for Jameis. Yeah, this whole switching quarterbacks thing, I guess it doesn't really work when you use the Saints. Well, kind of, but I don't think I'm utilizing it as well as I could. So that would explain our offensive struggles. Our defensive struggles, as we throw another interception to Anthony Brown. He gets his 2nd of the day, and he gets a pick 6. So, oh man, this is bad. Yeah, the offense, that would explain the offensive struggles, and the defensive struggles, I think it's just the fact that, the Saints don't have the greatest, defensive backs, so that's kind of a struggle. They have Marshawn Lattimore, but that's about it. Hopefully, Tyrann Mathieu can, help them turn around, as we do get a good pass there at the end of the 3rd quarter, but we gotta pull a Tom Brady if we're going to win this game. As Jameis throws off his back foot, and he somehow catches it. Michael Thomas with a good catch there. So we'll hand it off to Kamara. Kamara can't really go anywhere on 1st and goal. We have to get a touchdown. We have to. as that's not a touchdown. We kind of need one, as we'll throw it to Kamara, and that is a touchdown. And we'll be down by 18. We try the onside kick, does not work out for us, so the Cowboys will have the ball in excellent field position. They're probably just going to try and run this clock out, but they are passing for some reason, but they just keep throwing those drag routes that the Saints are unable to cover, so I mean, hey, it's power to them. As 3rd and 5, Dak takes off with his legs, gets the first down. That's important for the Cowboys. They're about to, win this game. There's really no turning this game around now, because their offense is moving. We can't really stop them. Our offense has struggled massively in this game. As we get the touchdown, no real shocker there as well. I guess we'll just, go on a drive, boost our pride. Maybe our morale will go up. Next time we use the Saints in Madden 23, hopefully they'll be better. Hopefully we'll play better with the Saints in Madden 23. Because I just struggled with the Saints in Madden 22. Like, if you remember, in the last time I played as the Saints in the video, as me throwing an incompletion there, nearly a touchdown, it was like I struggled because, like, Jameis Winston, like, I don't think he's a bad quarterback in real life, but they just gave him a really bad release, as Taysom Hill nearly takes a big sack there. It's 3rd and 10. We try and find Thomas, but it doesn't work out. 4th and 10. Taysom Hill is back in, and he throws a dime to Ty Montgomery the second, so it was good. We'll go for 2, because why not? Doesn't work out. Doesn't matter. It's not gonna change the outcome. We don't recover the onside kick. Yeah, good game to my opponent. He outplayed me by a lot, and saying a lot would honestly be an understatement, because I guess we just didn't come prepared to use the Saints, because, like, it was just ugly game. You get a pick there, but it's not really going to change the outcome of the game, obviously. And this will be the final play of the game. Jameis is going to just throw it up, and yeah, it gets picked off. No shock there I don't know who that was. I can't really see his jersey number. Malik Hooker, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, if we just look at the stats, this was not pretty. We threw 2 picks with Taysom Hill, and we threw 3 with Jameis Winston. Like, Dak didn't even have a great game. Like, we just played so bad that, like, it looked like the Cowboys had a good game, but really, it was just us playing really bad. I mean, no disrespect to the Cowboys or my opponent. They played good, but they didn't do anything, like, crazy. It was just, I played atrocious, and we just lost that game. Thank you for watching. I went 0-2 in this video. That was not great. I'll see you next time. Peace out.